Are you experiencing financial stress or scarcity mentality with what's going on economically right now? Instead of trying to figure out how you're going to get out of it, it's time to figure out your why. Welcome to Kimono Therapy Rituals to Process Life. I am Christina, here to assist you on creating sacred rituals on your journey for healing, growth, and self-discovery. So a little while back, I was feeling completely overwhelmed. My bills were getting overdue. I found myself getting into a financial hole. I had no one to lean on. I had no credit cards and I had no overdraft. And I'm like, I got to get out of this because I knew it was going to get worse. And so I ended up looking for a mentor, someone who was successful financially, who had conquered scarcity mentality and had financial success. And I actually found a mentor and started studying under this person. And what I discovered, which was absolutely incredible, that changed my life and changed my view on financial stress, was to stop figuring out, how am I going to make more money? How am I going to pay those bills? How am I going to be financially successful? He said, stop focusing on how and focus on your why. Why do you want to be financially out of debt? Why do you want to financially be successful? And when you focus on your why and you have a pure intention under your why, he said, God, the universe, that frequency, divine energy will bring it to you. And at first I thought, yeah, okay. Because we have been taught by society, when it comes to career and jobs and schooling and education and pretty much everything else, we have to figure out how. But what we have not been taught, but what some of the most highly successful people know, is they don't try to figure out how, they just figure out their why. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a try. So I did. I got deep. I did this exercise that he shared with me, and it was called the 7 levels deep to get to your why. So I did that. And the first few 3 or 4 reasons were superficial. But then when I got to my 5th why, all of a sudden I felt this shift. I felt emotion. And the next thing you know, I was sobbing with tears and I got to the true source of my why. And then what ended up happening was things started to change financially. All of a sudden, out of the blue, things that I never even would have consciously thought, how am I going to make this happen? Like, they just wouldn't have entered my consciousness. I ended up having an experience where I was asked to be a moderator at a Tony Robbins event. And that generated a financial surplus for me. Other trainings that all of a sudden people are like, we need you to do this, just came. And I was like, okay, this seriously works. So if you are financially stressed and you've got scarcity mentality, and I know there are a lot of people out there going through that right now. You know, I know people that their cars are breaking down. They can't afford gas. They're scrimping when it comes to even getting groceries. Like this, what's going on economically right now is ridiculous. So instead of trying to figure out how, here's what you need to do. You need to take some time and figure out, why do you want to get out of your financial stress? Tell yourself, I want to experience financial abundance, whatever the reason is. My reason? Because I want to leave a legacy for my children. They're already struggling right now. But later on in life, I don't want them to struggle. So I want to leave a legacy for them. That's my why. Your why is going to be different. It might be the same. But stop focusing on how you're going to change the situation you're in and focus on your why. And then here's what you want to do. You might want to grab a pen and paper to write this down. You actually want to put out to the universe every single day, I still do this every single day to keep that momentum going. I say to myself, and again, write this down, I am so grateful that I now blank easily and effortlessly. Again, I am so grateful that I am now blank easily and effortlessly. So I'll just throw out an example for you. I am so grateful that I now earn $10,000 a month easily and effortlessly. Or I am so grateful that I now have a well-running vehicle easily and effortlessly. I am so grateful that I now have financial freedom easily and effortlessly. Or I am so grateful that I now have an extra $500 in my bank account easily and effortlessly. Now I'm telling you, it's not going to happen the next day. But you're putting that signal out that you already have it. So stop figuring out the how, focus on your why, and keep that abundant signal going out every single day. And I can guarantee you're going to start to see changes, positive changes coming into your life and abundance growing. Had I not discovered this, I know I would still be in the place that I was in, or even worse, bankruptcy, collectors, and so on and so forth. So I had to share this message with you because I know that there are a lot of people out there that are financially stressed and scarcity mentality because of everything that's going on in the world. So if you want to stop it, stop the how, focus on the why, and you are grateful every single day for blank easily and effortlessly that it comes to you, and it's going to happen. All right. Thank you for taking the time to watch this week's message. If you found it helpful, like, comment, subscribe, share with other individuals that you think might benefit from this. And remember, our healing process is an ongoing journey, and we can do this together. Let's take a moment. Bells today. Tingsha, Tibetan. Namaste. See you next Wednesday. Bye.